Because there's always... It's the unfortunate thing with nostalgia, and this is coming from, like, someone who, unlike a lot of people, can admit to having their own dumb nostalgia biases, because we all do it, where in your head, sometimes you have...
Do I prefer the original Sonic 3 music? Yes. Am I going to say Origins is bad because of this? No.
Yes! Also, yes. I'm gonna be... Hey, you can say no, I'm gonna be unreasonable. Okay, joking aside, I prefer the original music, and the beta music, and this is also funny, because I also kind of agree with what someone else had said about that. The beta music? The actual beta music, was very interesting. Not the remix that he made.
Oh, remember, because it was beta music, it was unfinished. All those tracks were, I think, only like a minute long in that prototype, because they were unfinished.
Hold on, damn it. It's showing item. I'm looking around, seeing if there's...
Yeah, because it's one of those, use the infinite. That seems like you need to actually have it flat. Oh, well, that's dick.
Yeah, kind of is. Assholes. I don't know if I can avoid that damage. Funny given what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a point. Okay, the actual beta music, for what it's worth, even though it's incomplete, sounds good. The modern audio mixing that he used when redesigning those beta tracks of trying to emulate Genesis instruments sounds kind of awful. And I kind of wish that if he had done some slightly different remixing, we might have actually had decently sounding music. But
Didn't he say he actually used the, like...
He used a tool he had to sort of recreate Genesis sounds, but the way, whatever he did, or the way they compressed it or something, it sounds weird. And I can actually agree with that without... Took a picture of the one... We have to find the one fucking ghost. That was kind of dick, you assholes.
Because I didn't see a B button prompt, and because you had to take a picture, the camera was on recharge. So, like, it's literally, like, the only way to avoid that. You, like, literally need a max or near max upgraded camera that has, like, a near instant, like, shutter speed recovery. Because if so, that's bad game design.
Because that fucking happened.
Ghost hand.
I avoided that time. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Pocket sand. Okay. No, we're kind of all over the place, but I like...
Wasn't Ghost Hand the name of that old as fuck red and blue, like, creepypasta? Wasn't it Ghost Hand?
I think. If I could have avoided that, because if that damage could have been avoided and we were just being idiots, then...
I didn't see the dodge.
I didn't see the dodge, and I don't even know if that kid turned out to not be important. That was just a Kaizo trap. That is dick fucking design.
Especially because of the whole, you didn't get a, like, prompt to avoid it.
And that kid ran off as if they were important. So if that kid is important and you're forced to take damage, that is cheap difficulty. If you could avoid it... What?
Yeah, so it didn't look like you could avoid it. Because that kid was one of those...
That kid can't... Well, you might... Because the camera was kind of in recharge, it seems like you couldn't have avoided it, and then the kid just kind of attacked...
But the kid was also one of those, like, the game has taught you to do this to scan for, like, items or something, so that's why it...
Dang it. Alright.
Camera.
That wasn't when I was like, dang it. Bad fucking...
I'm now wondering, and again, this is funny given what they're talking about, because I don't find this, like, scary or anything, I just find it annoying. The game, up until this point, has told you that doing that
if
scanning...
you use the camera obscura, and you log on and do the ghostly object permanence, that you can...
And, like, this is the point where someone's like...
Actually, which... Hold on. That actually reminds me.
Alright.
I was running around like an idiot, but it just occurred to me where the spooky kid was and the fact that I haven't seen any ghosts. I bet, because we did the object permanence bullshit, I bet if I go back to that room, there's probably something to grab, because...
before we can continue, because we're playing camera again, check, can we upgrade his camera as well? Oh, no. Doesn't... Oh, no, we can.
No, they're different.
Okay.
So I could spend...
So to do the same thing, shutter speed and... So, loader and output.
Loading speed. Oh, he's got his own. Yeah, I don't have the points for that, though.
And loading speed is the best one.
Oh, close. So I'm probably gonna have to go back to the freaking far side and grab something.
Alright, again. Is it?
It's the same haunted fucking nightmare where this thing is going nuts, and it seems to be because, yeah, the same fucking. And I bet I'm gonna get ginked again. Or
what the fuck? What the? No, game, that is bullshit.
Or I pull her out of the cupboard.
What the fuck? That is bullshit.
What do you mean?
Like what? Was she just invisible?
No. Well, we talked over it. Remember that tutorial from the beginning. Remember what the first camera obscura tutorial said? What this camera does? And I can actually pause for a second because I was editing this, and it would explain what was going on there. It said the camera obscura peers into the spirit world, and when you do the item finding, you're taking an item that's between the realms and pulling it from the spirit side.
So what, are we gonna reveal that she's actually dead? Is that gonna be a big, like, plot twist
At
thing?
the very least, the spooky, doll ghost trapped her in the spirit...
Okay, just... she was sent to another dimension.
Literally sent to another... Creepy little girl. Ooh. At least in the tutorial, they, explain... It's literal spiritual nonsense. There's... Oh, hold on. Drawer. I saw it open.
Like, even if, we're working off the explanation of, like, ghost world bullshit, we still have, so that opens up a question of, like, what? Was she just, like, sitting there in hell?
Yeah.
Just doesn't seem to be distraught that she was, like, just casually sitting in hell.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
If you can find a good...
Damn it. Now that I know how to somewhat properly play this game now.
If you can find a good,
I want to try to actually use the spirit time. There it is! Ha 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 ha! Yes! That's how you're supposed to play this game. Bitch!
So when you get the, like, that counter going, you can, like, get multiple
Shots in at once, just natural, without using up a power, like... See? No, well...
Wait, did you kill him?
Yeah! No,
oh, wait, no, there's still... Oh, it got her.
Ah!
I think that's not working. Oh, no, it did.
No,
I thought the wall blocked it for a minute.
Yeah, he doesn't have much health left. I'm trying!
So, wait, if when you do the spirit time thing, if when that happens, that uses multiple shots without it taking up recharge or multiple of the ammo, could you actually get multiple shots with, like, bigger ammo type
I
thing?
think that's how that works.
Okay, you definitely need to remember that, then. And if that's the case, again, definitely...
We were playing the game wrong.
And if that is the case, again, definitely use shutter or speed and, like, output.
No, it might take the ammo, but... So...
Well, next time we'll find out.
I realized in the tutorial, and I wasn't playing the game right, because I had misread, to explain what the tutorial said, before I get a freaking move on here, when you take a photo, if a monster is in the middle of attacking, regardless of how much spirit, like how many of the little pieces you get, if a monster is in the middle of attacking, taking a shot while it's in the middle of attacking causes it to stun, and while that timer's going, you hear that like tick, 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 tick. You can just fire multiple shots without recharge. And the way that they want you to play the game, and it's also a fair balance to the get off me, because like a monster's grabbing you, and because it's attacking you when you line it up, you'll notice it goes nuts. So if you can play it off correctly, and I wasn't actually abusing that, and that actually explains why certain things feel too beefy, is because if I get that timer, we need... Well, I have to... Next time I get in a fight, I might... Hold on, let me open the camera. 14... Okay, yeah. I have 42 with that. If I get in a fight, we can actually see...
Is it type... Oh my god, is it type 14?
I'm on the 42, because I had a bunch of 42.
Oh, 42 is the good one.
If I can get multiple shots in a...
I know, remember what I was going to say. I was going to make a point doing I call all because I want to take the piss out of this as much as possible. If you can find a good riff when the like one girl appears, edit in like a popping or like poof sound, like
I can get generic sound effects. I just need
her just like popping in.
Damn it, Kurt.
Did you lose it?
It's just a stupid pop noise. Goku instant transmission.
Yeah, exactly that.
You want me to take the piss? So, and if I get comments about it, it's like, I know I was playing the game wrong. I realized that because I misunderstood how the game works. Hey, I rectified it and I'm playing better now. I'm actually playing better. Because you have basically bullet time.
Wait.
Okay, that area was named what I thought it was.
What?
It was. I swear the prompt said to the womb cave, and I was like, did I read that right? And then the other prompt, it's the womb cavern. Womb cavern. WOMB.
Good night, everybody.
I've been waiting.
I already did that. I have that on standby now.
Uh-huh.
I actually did the dumb joke. The wetness gauge. Good night, everybody.
It's not important. I
Crap,
understand.
crap,
now.
crap, 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 crap.
Well, I don't understand it at all.
The girl.
We're in the womb cavern.
For the person with her token.
The only thing that could be worse than this is Fetus of God. It's an actual stage in Darkstalkers. I think that's the only...
It's called the womb cavern because it's a confusing, twisty labyrinth.
I remember correctly, I think Fetus of God is the only stage in that game that was banned, and a lot of people say it was banned because people found it creepy and unsettling. That's not entirely true, because that's where the final boss of the game is. That is the one stage that is bigger than every other stage for no fucking reason.
Spooky gate. Ooh, the door is locked. The camera's reacting to it, and it's doing that warble again. Because I realized while watching my footage back that I was playing the game wrong. Well, when we were recording, I had some sound down, and that led to a... I also want to test something. Oh, these special things don't seem to use film. Thank God, I've been meaning to test that.
Good.
What?
Good, because that
Oh,
would be...
oh, no, it does.
That's fucking stupid.
Never mind, it does. Okay, so when I run into one of those...
Also, unless we literally did need to do it to progress, the
door won't budge.
unless we literally needed to do it to progress, like get the shit in the one room moving, it does seem like that one child was just a Kaiser trap.
And it did, damn it. And I did waste my film, you assholes. God, that's annoying. And it looks like the child, well, I walked away if that child was a Kaiser trap and there was an item because I did summon something. I might have been able to get a good item, but I didn't pick it up. And then that was a good task because I had some extra. So that means you can literally waste the camera obscura on... Okay, now that I know how to actually... Dang it. Oh, it seems like it does use the ammo.
Definitely.
Dang it. Damn it. Oh, I got caught. Herbal medicine. We will...
Okay, it does seem to use the film, but that's because it basically makes it an instant recharge.
Which is fine by me. Ah! Get... Shit.
No? Oh, there it is.
She had a little bit of help left, but we did at least. Damn it. Bitch. Got her.
And there's the death. Again.
But I did at least confirm that I was playing the game badly, so. And that helped confirm a couple of things. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, How do you feel about ammo being consumed when you take a psychic photograph? In my opinion, the ammo should never have been consumed for those, or at the very least, the ammo should never have been consumed for the plot-important psychic photographs, because that is stupid. You could end up wasting rare and or powerful ammo if you're not thinking about it, and stopping to change to the unlimited ammo to take the psychic photographs breaks the game flow, in my opinion. Yes, I will admit, it's not really that much of an inconvenience, but it's just the idea of needing to stop and change ammo because the psychic photographs waste the ammo you currently have equipped, meaning a lot of the ammo types that are super powerful, you're generally not going to have a lot of that ammo type to begin with, and then the game decides, oh, let's make the player lose any ammo type they have equipped when taking these specific psychic photos. That is bullshit, because that is a bit of a dumb, mild inconvenience that, in my opinion, comes off as vindictive game design, and this borders on being artificially difficult. It's not the most idiotic thing, but I still think they were assholes by making the psychic photographs use ammo, because the best ammo types in the game, you generally do not get a lot of ammo per film reel, so you end up in a scenario where when you find the film canisters, you don't get that much ammo. So 1 or 2 photographs lost to this gimmick means that is 1 or 2 photographs you can't use in combat, and some of the strongest ammo in the game could be the difference between a battle being smooth or obnoxious. Yes, it is entirely possible to stop, change to the infinite ammo, and then take the photograph. And I will admit that mild inconvenience is not the worst thing, but I have always hated in a game like this where they force you to use your weapon ammo on something arbitrary and stupid that I really feel like shouldn't use up your weapon ammo, because in my opinion it wouldn't hurt the game to make the psychic photographs not use ammo, because the psychic photographs are normally tied to plot progression, or at the very least, unlocking a few secrets. And I know someone might point out in other videos I have been sort of on the opposite foot of telling people that they're being whiny for no reason if something is a mild inconvenience. But this, as a mild inconvenience, just feels a little bit arbitrary. And I think it's at least decently fair to call out dumb, mild inconveniences if they come off as vindictive, or if they otherwise break game design or game flow, because we can all admit that little inconveniences can add up. And while it's not the worst thing to get in the habit of doing, it's still annoying that you need to subconsciously train yourself to basically take a psychic photo with the infinite ammo. And that often means changing to that ammo type just for one psychic photo, unless you really feel confident in using up your regular non-infinite ammo types. But if you were not thinking about it, you might use a super valuable ammo type and completely destroy all of that ammo through a system like this, or at the very least, get rid of most of it. Type 0, you normally only find 1 or 2 of those anyway, so imagine you get a Type 0, go look at it in the camera, and then accidentally waste it. I know some people would say, oh, that's your fault, but at the same time, I think removing the psychic photo ammo consumption does not break the game. Anyway, I have been rambling long enough. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shield for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you'll come back someday. See you later.